Guys, we are back for a new episode of Remotely Controlled.
There we go. I had the extra camera in there because right as we were going live, my screen froze on the computer. And I'm like, all right,
I thought
that was
you
weird.
just had a surprise guest for us.
No, I wish. We should do that again.
I was going to get kind of mad because I did all these show notes.
Do you think I would do that to you?
Maybe.
Well, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Sam, how are you feeling, dude?
Oh man, that sickness kicked my butt. I have not been that sick in a long time. Like I had to take 2 days off work, and that is like totally not heard of for me because I never take off work for sickness, right?
Yeah.
I was down and out for sure.
Yeah. I have been fairly lucky for the most part. My wife had something, and then my oldest son had something, but it wasn't the same thing. And then they both got better, and my youngest son and I managed to dodge that. And then my youngest son caught something different than the first two.
Oh.
And I had like an evening where I was down. Other than that, I've managed to be okay. So
you're lucky. You're lucky because I think it worked its way through my kids too. Like one of my kids away at college, so she didn't get it, but the rest of my kids. Luckily, my wife never really got anything. So
good for her.
Knock on wood.
It's brutal. Like, I mean, it took all three of my family down for days. Yeah.
There has definitely been things going around. I mean, it's been a long time since it's been this bad from what I remember. But man, yeah, it's good to be back anyway.
Hey, we got a good crowd too. I've seen Donna. I've seen Bam Bam. Cody is back.
Yep.
I've been stalking him, trying to figure out where he fell off the face of the earth at. So we got Bam Bam. That means we probably have Nana Shake, I got to imagine. We've got RC Granny.
Yeah, buddy.
Incidental Racer. That's a new one. Who's that?
Dude, hello.
Incidental Racer. Where are you coming from?
Yeah, check in with us. Let us know.
Yep.
We know where the rest of the guys are from.
Yeah. Everybody else, we're okay. All right. We're doing good.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and sound off if you haven't already. We love seeing the familiar faces and the names and the new ones.
Absolutely. Nana's here.
And hit the like button while you're here.
Absolutely. Right on 88. Right on.
Right on.
Bad dad joke, I know.
That's awful.
That was horrible.
I'm not sure you are feeling better.
I do have a little bit of a headache today, but we'll get through for sure.
So, all right, well, let's get into it then, Sam. We got stuff to make up for.
We have a lot of stuff to make up for, a lot.
Let's get into it.
Sure. Absolutely.
Listen, I've got some projects. I've got some builds going on.
You've been going crazy. I've been members only, man. You've been going crazy.
I'm about to upload a couple more videos tonight.
Love it.
You guys will probably get them tomorrow because I have to add the details and everything else before you guys get them, and then they'll be scheduled. Man, at this point, I'm scheduling out for a few weeks down the road now.
You're killing it, man. You are killing it.
But so custom builds this year, 2026 for me so far seems to be the year of the comp build, because I went from zero true comp rigs to now I've got 4 in the last 2 months, plus my RTR comp rigs like the Evo Pro and the Juice Up.
Sure.
So the RC toilet. Okay. All right. So if you guys haven't seen my short or my reel, I found an RC skibbity toilet, which I know, but it's an RC toilet.
It is RC.
And
it's toy grade, right?
It's toy grade.
Okay.
It has a jump scare feature though.
A jump scare?
Yeah, the skibbity head, he pops out of the toilet bowl.
It's hilarious.
Absurd. So I didn't get it when I was there. It's like $35, and I was like, I can't spend $35 on this. But since I've posted that, like people have been like, dude, you have to get it. You have to convert it into a crawler. You have to use it for a giveaway at a comp. Like
that would be hilarious if you
so.
converted it to a crawler. What
So
scale was it?
it was probably. I mean, it's tough because it's a toilet. But it's probably close to 24 scale.
It's a 24 scale. I'm not going there. Oh my gosh.
I'd have to blow it up about 24 times before I sat on it. I'll tell you that.
Oh, good times.
So
Good
RC
times.
Grandy, that's a great question. No, I haven't picked it up, but since I've had so many comments, I am going to make a trip back out because I don't go to Walmart very often. Like I usually end up at Meijer, which is just a different department store.
Sure.
Because it's closer and Walmart's just no thanks.
Yeah.
But I was in the area after my son's robotics competition, so we made a stop and snagged a couple things, and then that was there, and I was like, oh my gosh. Well, since then,
Short stack's
Cody,
gonna get us off the air.
maybe I shouldn't have went looking for Cody if that's what he's bringing to the chat.
They've all missed us. That's the point.
Oh, last place winner. That's perfect. RC Granny she's
Genius.
on it. Yeah, way
Genius.
smarter than me because I just
Genius.
left it on the shelf.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I'm in 2 days' time. I'll just take last place to get it. In 2 days' time, I do have something that will go along with the RC toilet.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to know, or maybe I do want to know.
It will be making an appearance on the channel at some point, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, and you'll see it.
Yep. Oh my goodness. All right, back to that was totally like way off in left field. Back to the comp build, the year of the comp build.
Yeah. Actually, so I just finished my Darth Grimm build, the TRX 4M based.
Sick.
Dude, this thing is a performer. This thing is a monster.
Bet on or bet off, guys. Leave us a comment down below.
Oh, bet off. I'm not even debating it anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
See?
Because where I run it, I don't have to have the bed. And so that's just extra weight.
Well, when I got this guy, I'm like, yeah, I got it. And I can put the bed on. But the more I think about it, the more I like it without the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm a pickup guy. I love trucks.
So, I mean, this is going to be my 18 scale comp build. I mean, this is my comp rig right here. So I don't want the weight on the back and up top.
It's not that much weight, but
this is it.
I guess. Yeah,
well, it's 3D printed. It's a hard body.
Oh, it is. If it was Lexan, it'd be a different story. Like the bed on this, I don't think adds a ton at all. But
right. But no, yeah, this is a hard body. So this thing is a beast, man. I absolutely love that. That is an R&D RC chassis with a Poser RC hard body. So that's
is that video public yet, or is it still members only?
I think that one is still members. No, it is members only. That one goes public like March 3rd, whatever the first Saturday of March is.
You guys have to wait. Definitely get your membership, and you won't have to wait because that's cool.
Be a member, yeah. It's like $3 a month. You get extra videos. I ask for your guys' input. Sometimes I listen to it. And then I've got the good old Punishment RC build. This one is 24 scale. It's just as big as my Darth Grimm build. So my Killer Bug, this thing is awesome also. It's got a 20-degree skid angle. If I can hold that, like that's bonkers on there.
Yeah. It seems like it sits high though to me.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna pull the shocks off of this one and slam it down.
Is it hop heavy, or is it? I mean, because it is Lexan. That's the Endura bug body, right?
Yeah, this is the Endura bug body. It's not that top heavy. I do have the interior in there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. So I could take the interior out if I wanted and just shed a little bit more weight up there, but I don't know. I probably won't. I think I'm just gonna take the springs off and slam it down. So there's that. And then this one I just finished last night. And the video is one of them I'll be posting tomorrow for members only first.
Yeah, buddy.
And it'll go public probably about 3 weeks from now. My hard park build is finally done. This isn't
Those
attached yet.
Those
But that's
tires are massive.
Yeah, they're 1.3s. And I mean, it's my hard goblin with the cantilever suspension. That's the whole reason why I wanted this chassis.
I love cantilever suspension. For no other reason, I don't know how they perform. I've never owned anything with cantilever, but just the looks alone is like the coolest thing in the world.
Dude, that is what I wanted this for.
It's so cool.
So the whole reason for the cantilever suspension is for the hard body guys to be able to run a hard body with a drop bed. That's the whole reason for the cantilever suspension. That way you don't have shock mounts sticking up and messing with the bed. I didn't get it for that. I didn't even know what body I was going to put on here. This isn't even the body I wanted to use. It's just the body that fits. And I still have to mount it. But this thing is cool. Just as good as the R&D RC build and the punishment build. Dude, these things are animals.
Dude, I gotta check those out. I just seeing the videos, they're freaking cool.
They will be on hand at Beat the Creek for anybody that might be there.
Yeah, buddy. You're gonna be Beat the Creek. Chaz is gonna be there, so
I'm not the only one.
We haven't got the official word yet. Kind of official. We're halfway there. But yes, we will be at Beat the Creek.
When they're organizing plane tickets, I think it's official.
Yeah, but I haven't got the official word from the main man, right?
Okay. I mean, that's fair.
I'm just like, I've talked to him a little bit, but anyway, the plan is Chaz and I and a few select others.
Yep.
Short list. We'll be at Beat the Creek. So
yeah,
stop by the Direct RC booth.
Yep.
And check us. Come and say hi. I mean, love to meet all you guys in person.
Yep. We'll be at the Direct RC booth. The Hobby Plus booth will be right next to us.
Yep.
And that place, the vendor row at Beat the Creek is unbelievable. If you guys haven't ever been there, it's incredible.
It's been 2 years since I've been there.
It's worth going and paying like entrance just to go to vendor row.
Vendor row, yep. And I haven't been there 2 years because last year I didn't go. But man, it is one of the coolest RC events in the country.
Yeah. I think at this point, is it the biggest in the country at this point?
Since USTE went out, yeah.
I think it is.
So, because I think USTE was the biggest, and I'm pretty sure that totally is now.
Yeah. So Andrew made a comment about putting a different body on. Andrew, which rig were you talking about? Were you talking about this one, putting a different body on here? RC Granny, yeah. Your plane tickets might be a little pricey.
Yeah, coming all the way from down under.
And you might have to leave tomorrow in order to get here on time.
It's true. That is true. 100%.
So yeah, man. My comp builds this year
will be.
This is 2026.
So
the hard part is I can only drive one of them at a time.
You could put them on the same transmitter.
They are on the same transmitter, but I'm not going to drive them at the same time.
I am trying to figure out what I'm going to bring. Now, I have to tell you, Chaz, and if it's not raining, because I know last year you kind of got spoiled by the rain. And by the way, none of this is on the show schedule. We're just going off, but that's okay. That's what we do. But last year, last time we were there, all of us, all the crew, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We all brought these guys.
No, that's what
much fun.
That's what I built mine up last year for.
Yeah,
with the custom paint job.
You didn't end up running it because it was raining.
I didn't. Yeah.
So these, if it's not rainy, we've all got to go out. Actually, the two other crew, I'm not going to tell you who they are. They had these, and then I didn't have one of these at that point. I took my 10th scale, this guy right here, and went with him. And if you go back and look my video on my YouTube channel, we cover it, but it was so much fun. We went out at night, so much fun. Like the funnest I've had in a really long time. It was
Yeah.
so much fun running these guys. So make sure you bring one, maybe two.
My second one's still in the box over there. I haven't even done anything to it yet.
You might have to get it out.
I'll bring the good one.
The good one, huh?
Yeah.
The blue one?
Yeah, the blue one with the brushless system, but it's not waterproof. So if it's raining, I can't run it.
I know that. Well, that's just it. This has got brushless as well, Fury Tech, and it's not waterproof. And I'm just like, oh.
Yep.
But very fun, very cool. Guys, come out to Beat the Creek and come and say hi, because these two guys will be here.
Yeah.
Be there.
I'm gonna have stickers, and I'm willing to bet at least one of the other guys, probably two of the other guys, are also gonna have stickers.
And I will have stickers, so there's at least one of the other guys.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, probably four of us are going to have stickers.
Yep. And you can come out and check out Direct RC's house crawler tracks. So we'll have some crawler tracks there if you want to run on them. Test out your 24 scale rigs. And maybe, just maybe, we may be bringing some crawler tracks for these guys.
You're going to bring the nanos?
The nanos.
Oh,
we've had them there before. The first time, the last time I went, we had them there, but they were like early prototypes, because we were doing them for the
Orlando, the FX 132
118,
or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever it is, 130 Etna, the Mount Etna. That's what it's called. So yeah, we did it for those originally, and they were more just to see. But now that these guys are out,
yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, freaking buddy.
Bring some inventory.
We will do that.
Because we sold out last year. The only thing, actually, I was going to say the only thing we didn't sell last year, I thought, was the Broken Bridge, but I think we actually got somebody to buy that one too. I think we sold out of all of the crawler tracks we took last year.
Yep. And that's awesome, because that's all done through Direct RC. So make sure you come say hi. Pick up a Hobby Plus rig, because they are one of the best. And pick up some crawler tracks at Beat the Creek. Great place to do it. I'll sign them.
Dude, they'll have Hobby Plus will have juice ups. They're going to have Terranauts. They're going to have Arctos V1.5.
Yep.
They'll have the Rushmore and the T Hunter. Dude, their whole the Rock Van, the Convoy.
The Convoy, yep. Yeah. I mean, killer lineup for sure.
That whole lineup, and there's something like every budget level.
Yes. Oh, well, and to be fair, in my opinion, and I'm not saying this sponsored whatsoever, but to be fair, in my opinion, Hobby Plus makes some of the best ready to runs on the market.
I won't argue with you, and if anybody does argue with you, they're wrong.
Yeah. Well, and I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that even a couple of years ago. I really wouldn't have.
Right.
But they have really stepped it up, and it's huge what they've done. So yeah, it's definitely, if you don't have a Hobby Plus rig. I was talking to a guy at work today who actually, he just barely got hired on, and he was he's into RCs. He saw my Red Cat hat, and he was like, "Oh, you do RCs?" And so he's into it. And I was talking to him about the Terranaut, because I just got done doing a short for Direct RC about the Terranaut. If you haven't seen it, go find it, check it out. It's all over the place. And we were talking about that, and I told him, I said, the Terranaut is an amazing rig. He said, I built a 6x6 with the Mias chassis and yada yada yada, and he's like, I wasn't too impressed with it. I said, you need to check out either the Arctos or the Terranaut, because they are top notch.
Yeah, Hobby Plus crushed it with those.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's old stuff. I mean, not really. The 1.5 Arctos isn't old. I mean, it just came out a few weeks ago.
The Terranaut's not that old
though.
Yeah, we do.
It is that old, because I've already dropped in a brushless system in mine.
Well, I know, but it's not like, it was like last year, the middle of last year, wasn't it? The Terranaut?
The Terranaut was November, late October / early November
of 2025 or 2024.
2025.
So it's not that old.
It's not that old, but we got new stuff.
We got new stuff to talk about. Yeah, for sure.
Listen, all right. So I'm pretty pumped about this, because, all right, how many times do we get to introduce like something new to the hobby?
Very rarely.
Like a new style.
Oh, I don't know. Never. Maybe once.
So check this out. So this company called Xotik reached out to me, and they sent me. Check this thing out. So it's a 32 scale. Look at this. All right, so it looks like the Tamiya style mini 4x4, right?
Yeah, run on a track.
But it's RC, dude. You can
Oh,
drive this one.
you don't just turn it on and it goes around the track.
No, you drive it. It's full proportional throttle steering. There's upgrades available. So
Cool.
they've got 3 different models right here. They actually sent me 2 of them. So I've got this red one. It's called Manga Spirit for all
Manga
the
Spirit.
anime and Japanimation and all that, like all the fans of that. And then we've got Diesel Power or Diesel Thunder. Look at that.
Diesel Thunder.
That's just a full-on semi.
Do they have a track that those go on?
They don't, but they will. As far as I know, they will work on the mini 4x4 style track.
Crazy.
So I'm pretty sure you can turn it on and then like just hit the throttle and send it
And
on
let
that
it go.
track. But you can also drive it freewheeling away from the track as well.
And if you run into a wall, it's gonna just follow the wall.
Yeah, it's got wheels on the bumper. Like it's just gonna go. So I'm really pumped about those things because that's like something new, you know?
Yeah, it's different for sure.
So
I wonder how fast they are. Are they fast?
It's funny you mentioned that because I was actually looking at the box right before we went live, and it's 640 kilometers an hour scale speed.
Oh, figure that out. Do the math on that.
So you'd have to take 640 divided by 32, but then you would also have to do the kilometers an hour to miles per hour conversion. And I'm not doing that math.
640, you said.
640
divided by 32.
Because it's 32. It's 30-second scale. So right.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you doing the math?
I'm doing the math. 640 divided by 32.
Okay.
Is 20.
So 20 kilometers an hour. So that's probably what, like 12 miles per hour?
Yeah, ish.
I think it's pretty close to that.
Give or take, yeah.
12 to 13, somewhere around there.
I don't know how to do that conversion, so.
I've done it enough for like different RTRs that I'm pretty confident 20 kilometers an hour is about close to 12 or 13 miles per hour.
Yeah. When I was in Canada, when I lived in Canada, I definitely used to be able to convert it pretty easily, but it's been a long time.
Which that's the same speed as like the Spec B and the Micro B.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it's smaller.
It is smaller. It looks smaller.
Yeah. So
does it have suspension?
You know what? I think it does have a tiny little suspension. I haven't got them out of the box yet, but from the looks of them, there's a tiny little bit of suspension, independent suspension on all four.
Because I'm thinking like if you race them on like a mini Z track or a mini B track, like the foam matte track with the pink and white outline. I'm like, if you ran into the wall, you wouldn't even like stop. You'd just keep going.
Right.
They may be onto something. I'm telling you.
How cool is that, though?
That's really cool. And they sent those to you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So cool. Sponsored video coming up on those. Cool. I don't have details. I have no idea how much they cost. But I'm excited to check them out. Where do you get them? I don't know. That's why I don't know the details. I need to look all that stuff up before I make my video. But I saw a video of these on Poor Boys RC. Old Phil over there at Poor Boys, and him and his wife set up a track in their house, and it was awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, by the way, speaking of videos, your freaking F-150 Raptor video.
Yeah.
What's that thing called? The cork? The cork?
The cork.
The cork?
Yeah.
You didn't include a link.
That's fine.
I want it for the body, man.
I don't know if you do.
It's so good looking though.
I mean, I'll send you a link. I'll update my info.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, I
it's
love
from
the
Best
body.
Buy boxes. That's where you got to go to get it.
Okay. I think I remember that from one of our live streams. But I'm just saying. Anyway, that's cool. Those new cars are going to be awesome. I think they'll be cool to race around on the same track as like a Mini B or a Spec B or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And then speaking of tiny little cars, Team Associated.
Yes.
They have lit up the
Yes.
tiny scale market.
Yes, they have.
So they have their 28 scale kind of toy grade lineup that we're all familiar with. They recently put out new models in their 28 scale line that are modeled after the RC10 and the RC10T. They're calling it the RC, was it like the RC28 and the RC28T Zoom is what they're calling those.
And
So
they
those,
look like an old, like 80s style RC car.
yes, they have the white plastics. Um, I think there's kind of like that like copperish gold pan. It's not metal, it's plastic still, um but they definitely styled it up like the classic team associated colors. Um but now those are not hobby grade. So I want to be very clear on that. They only cost like $60, but they are not hobby grade. So want to be clear on that. Now, what they did put out that is hobby grade is, all right, what do they call it? Hang on. The RC1024.
Yes, it
And
is.
that is the 24 scale version of the RC10. And that does not come RTR, it does not come with electronics. But again, it's 24 scale instead of 28 scale. And it does have the white plastics, and that one does have the gold pan, copper pan, whatever color they
Yep.
use for that.
Mm-hmm.
That one looks wicked cool.
It won't let me share the screen for some reason. Otherwise, I'd have it pulled up for you. Anyway, they look like something you would like my old golden arrow from Radio Shack. That's what they
Yeah.
look like.
The price is a little high for those. I think it's something like 230,
Ooh, ooh,
and
that's a
it
little
doesn't
bit
even
high.
come with electronics,
That's a little bit high.
which it's not uncommon for Team Associated, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're cool looking though. Guys, look them up. I can't share screen for some stupid reason, but yeah, look them up. I'm out of practice. That's what it is. It's been like
Yeah.
a month since we've done this, so
But also going back to the 28 scale, one of the things that I cannot stand about the 28 scale line that they do, there's
uh-huh.
no front suspension on it. The RC10 or RC28 models, they did add front suspension.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they have the gold colored shocks on there.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Incidental RC talking about the WL Toys, the K979. That is a classic.
yeah.
That is a really good little drift car. And yeah, it's compatible with some mini Z bodies and things like that. And you can hop those things up. They have aftermarket support for WL Toys, which the brand name sounds like a kid's toy, but I'm trying to be careful here. They have made really good things in the past. Recently, their quality has not been on the same level. They've really
No.
dropped.
Yeah.
But they have put out some really good RCs in the past. They're capable of putting out really good hobby grade RCs.
And their scale detail is amazing.
Yeah, they don't license anything, but their details
No,
look good.
details look good. I think Bam Bam was referring to your cork.
Oh.
Wah,
Um,
wah.
so yeah, here's the
Yeah,
sneak peek for
yeah,
non-members because
yeah,
members have seen it.
yeah.
It came with a broken passenger mirror, and it's not even broken; it's just gone.
Gone. It
It didn't
doesn't
even come with
exist.
one.
Yeah. That it can't all come that way. That just had to be a fluke.
No, it's totally mine because I've seen
Yeah.
other reviews where they have two mirrors.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think Bam Bam is a member, so that's why he's referencing that.
He is. He's one
There
of
you
my
go.
4 members.
There you go. Oh goodness gracious! All right, what's next? What we got?
um. Oh, I just added this one to the notes right before we went live. FMS. All right, so here's a little bit of a sneak peek. And
Oh,
I don't even mind sharing this because I'm not affiliated with FMS at all. Like this was an accidental release that I just happened to see. So I'm not spoiling anything because it was already
mm.
out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
FMS, so as we all know, last year they put out the 1/7 scale Bronco Fun Haver.
The big boy.
and it was awesome. Solid rear axle, independent, like the way a fun haver should be designed. FMS crushed it with
Which
that
is
thing.
like a trophy truck, which is kind of like a stadium truck. They're meant to jump and go fast.
Yes. And they crushed it with that thing.
They're not a crawler. Not a
No.
crawler.
And that's the thing about the fun haver bodies. There are so many crawlers
Yep.
that have that body, and it makes no sense.
Nope. Not
and
at
it
all.
drives me nuts. But FMS with their 7 scale, they got it right. So they have an 18 scale that they're putting out.
Is it going to be a fast, jumpy truck, or is it going to be a crawler?
They labeled it a short course truck.
Okay, fair enough. That's right in the realm of a trophy truck, of a stadium truck.
I got so excited until I saw it's 4-wheel independent suspension.
So it's a basher.
Yeah.
Not a true
not a trophy truck,
stadium truck, trophy truck. Oh. Why? Why do
they did it right with the 7th scale?
I know.
And guess what? They also have the 24 scale chaser, which is set up like that.
Yeah.
Just do it for the 18 scale. Come on, FMS.
Right. Do it right.
Like, they got the licensing. The body looks incredible, and it has the speed, from what I can tell.
Jeez. I don't know why.
Get the suspension right, man.
I mean, if we're gonna do another Bronco, another fun haver Bronco, which there's a bunch of them out there,
dude. There's at this point too many.
Let's do it right, like the 7 scale. The 7 scale is cool,
dude. This thing is so good
because it's true to life. It's what it was designed for.
Yeah.
I love FMS, but this is not. That's a fail. That is.
So I'm a huge FMS fan, but
yeah, me too.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking with that. Now, listen though, this part is actually pretty cool on FMS's part. It doesn't have anything to do with the model itself necessarily. This model was actually, from what I can gather, and again, I'm not an inside guy with FMS or anything else, but from what I have been able to gather, this release was supposed to come out the end of last year.
Did they not do it because of the tariffs?
Not because of the tariffs. They pushed it back because what they found whenever they sent it out for reviewers was they had some issues with their gear composite. It was like too soft and the gears were stripping out too easy.
Oh.
So FMS did the right thing. They pushed back the release and missed a Christmas release.
That is huge.
Dude, that is massive for a company to like bite that bullet.
But again, I love FMS, and they did the right thing as far as mechanically.
Yep. So good on them for
FMS
for awesome. Biting that bullet, because I can't even imagine how much that had to hurt their bottom line.
Oh yeah, especially for a Christmas release like that. Sure, 100%.
And from what I saw, it was supposed to come out. What is today? The 24th?
Yeah, 25th.
It was supposed to come out today, I'm pretty sure, the 25th.
I didn't see anything on it.
So the things that I did see have been removed from the internet. So not sure what that's about. But it seems like maybe it was delayed yet again.
I mean, good on them. If they're going to not do it right.
If they're going to not do it right.
If they're not going to, yes, you know what I mean? If they're going to do it right, if they're going to make sure it's right and proper, good on them.
Yes.
For sure. That's crazy though.
It would be awesome if this newest delay is because they're putting in a live axle.
Yes. That would be phenomenal.
I highly doubt that's the case.
No, for sure.
They're not going to go back to the drawing board
You don't change something that late in the game, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
And then other new releases, obviously the SCX30 aftermarket is just exploding. We've got all the usual suspects. We've got Mofo. We've got Fury Tech. We've got Enjora.
We got crawler tracks.
Mias is putting out SCX30 stuff.
Yeah. These things continue to blow up and, to be honest, frankly, dominating the micro crawler market.
Yeah, for sure.
They are dominating.
And there's been a new brand that has been popping up that I've not been familiar with. I don't think they're a new company, but I've not been familiar with them until the SCX30. Hobby Details is what it's
Hobby
called.
Details. I've had a lot of their. I've not a lot, but I have some of their stuff for sure.
They've been putting out a lot for the SCX30.
Yep. These things are cool, man. They're cool.
Yeah.
I never in my wildest dreams thought they'd be more popular than the SCX24s.
They seem to be. At least in the here and now anyway.
With these guys, which by the way, I put the stacks on this in the holes where the roll cage or
was,
the Nerf bar, whatever it's called, supposed to go. I think I'm going to take them off. Okay. I want to do a hood stack.
Yeah.
I want to cut these down and do a hood stack.
I wish you could do side pipes.
So I did see someone who took these and cut them out of the back bumper and put them as I thought that I saw that
rear
online.
Exits,
I'm like,
that'd be cool.
I'm like, that's cool, but I want to do a hood stack.
I want some side pipes that just run along the bottom of the door.
Oh, but you could do these as side pipes. They're long.
They're not shaped the right way, I don't think.
No, they're straight. They're completely straight.
Yeah, but you kind of want that little bend on the out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
They're so cool, though. I love these little things. They're so cool.
Speaking of Axial, they came out with their new 10 scale SCX 10.3. 10.3. The Toyota, the licensed Toyota.
Yes. And that thing is I don't own one, but that thing looks cool. I've been watching review videos on it, and it looks cool.
The thing that I find kind of funny about that is it's a licensed Toyota body. It says Toyota nowhere
on the whole thing. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
I mean, why would you pay for the licensing?
But you're not going to put Toyota on it.
But you're not going to get the brand recognition. I mean, obviously it looks like a Toyota, but
yeah.
At least have it on the windshield or something,
or the grill or something.
Yeah, right. But nope.
Man, wow, I didn't know that.
So a lot of cool stuff hitting the market.
Yeah.
If you guys have seen or heard about anything that we haven't mentioned, drop it down in the comments and help us stay on track.
By the way, the AI thing is still going huge, where people are taking Axial boxes and shopping an AI whatever, or doing their AI stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. I saw one that I would love if Axial would release. I know they're probably never going to, but it would be cool. It was a CJ7.
Yeah.
A CJ7 in the 24 scale. I'm like, that would be so sick.
I don't know why that doesn't exist.
I know. And it seems like no one has done a CJ7.
That would instantly be a bestseller.
Yeah. Because everybody wants
Jeep with the Jeep community.
Oh, 100,000%. Because the CJ7 is a classic Jeep.
Maybe the licensing, maybe Jeep just charges more for the licensing rights or something because it's so popular. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, they're doing the JLUs. Everybody has a JLU.
Yeah, but it's not the Wrangler, though.
It's not CJ7. You're right. It's not. Anyway.
All right.
Yep.
So, with all of that, Sam, I got a weird sticker in the pocket here, my Crawler Tracks hoodie.
Oh, what weird sticker is that?
162.
Oh,
probably a quality assurance number.
Inspected by.
Yeah.
How often did you wear that, Chaz? Not often enough.
Honestly, not a whole lot. I usually end up wearing mine just because it's on top of the stack.
Yeah, I get it.
Although
your shirt and Adam's shirt have become regulars in my rotation now. I'm gonna have to order another one because they're starting to get worn down.
Your t-shirts I wear a lot.
Yeah, I wear t-shirts I wear a lot.
Okay. All right. So back on track. The whole theme of the episode tonight, we're just now getting to it. Goodness gracious, what time is it right now?
It's 7:12 my time.
All right. So we're okay. We're doing great.
We're good. All
right,
we've had worse.
I have seen an uptick, and this makes sense because it's been wintertime, an uptick in newer people getting mini and micro and nano crawlers.
I've seen it too. I've noticed it.
And so many posts on like Facebook groups and stuff like that are,
Yep.
guys, I just got this. What are the first mods I should do?
What do I
And
do with it?
so I just wanted to take a minute. Our viewers, guys, sorry, this probably isn't for you. This is going to be common sense for you guys.
Yep.
But while we're running through this stuff, I want to hear from you guys and let us know, like, if you would kind of change the order around a little bit, because when I was putting the show notes together, I tried to kind of keep it in like a logical order.
Yep.
But there's no right way to mod your RC.
No.
So
as Kevin Talbot says, as long as it puts a smile on your face, then you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I do want to hear from you guys, even though none of this stuff is going to be probably particularly helpful for you. I do want your thoughts, and that is where we'll get more benefit for people who aren't familiar.
Yes, 100%.
So
I think your first one is spot on, by the way. Just so you know, it is spot on.
First of all, number one, drive it stock.
And don't just drive it stock, like use it stock. Don't just drive it for like 10 minutes and go, okay, I'm good. No, get to know your vehicle stock.
Yeah, drive it, test it, see how it performs, see what you like, see what you don't like, and see specifically what you would like to see it do better.
Yes, 100%. Or I'll be honest, there's some rigs I keep stock because I love the way they perform and the way they do. And so I have some rigs that I specifically haven't upgraded because of that exact factor.
I have several. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep them, drive them, get to know them. I would drive them for quite a long while before you do it, because that's how you know what you like and what you don't like, right? You're not gonna go to a dealership and drive a brand new, Lexus, for example, and for like 2 seconds and be like, I don't know what I like and what I don't like about it. You've got to drive multiples. You've got to know what you like. And that's the same thing with our
run a few packs through it.
Yep.
Put it through some tests.
Yep.
And that will inform you. That will guide you about what mods to make first and like what to prioritize and stuff.
What terrain, because the terrain makes a difference on what mod you do.
Right.
So if you're running only on indoor and on pillows and stuff, it's going to act completely different than if you're running outdoor on rocks.
Yep.
So definitely good advice, good feedback.
So second of all, and these are just kind of general steps because it's going to be individualized to each person, obviously, just like you said, with their terrain and all that stuff. So it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. But generally speaking, probably the most common first upgrade / modification are wheels and tires.
And probably one of the most cost effective as well.
Yes. Good tires can make such a huge difference.
And we say wheels and tires as a package because typically people don't just upgrade tires and leave them on the stock wheels. They typically want to customize, whether it's for weight purposes or whether it's just for looks. People want to customize the way their wheels look. So typically,
those a lot of RTRs come with wheels that are glued on, and so you have to get. I mean, unless you want to use acetone and all kinds of stuff, like just get wheels and tires.
Yep. And you can customize your tires or your wheels, and if you buy the right wheel, you can add weight as well.
Yep. So, obviously brass rings and all that good stuff.
Yep.
And then you've got your what's it called? I can't even think of the name of it. Positive and negative offset.
Offset.
So you can change the width of your truck and things like that a little bit.
Yeah.
So yes, RTR tires have come a long way. They've gotten way better, but they're still not as good as a good solid set of aftermarket tires.
Yes, 100%. 100%. And once again, your tires vary depending on what terrain you're running. Chaz, where he's at in the country, has completely different rock surfaces, textures, kinds than we have here in Utah. So what works here is probably not going to work there very well.
Right. So you can't go on and just say, hey, what's the best tire? Because there is no best tire.
Yep. It's true. It's 100% true.
There is a best tire for what you run, but nobody can answer that for you.
Yep. 100%.
It's all trial and error on your part.
It is, and you'll end up with a whole library of tires.
Yes. Yes.
And there's not a bad thing, because I even if I find that a tire doesn't work for, say, my surface, whatever I'm crawling on, I will still keep that tire around and not only use it for testing, but also if I have a rig that I'm just going to be trailing with on like common dirt and I like the looks of it, or a scale rig, same thing. I'll put it on though, if it fits, I'll put it.
Or if I have a tire that I like the tire tread, but it's just not a good tire, I'll put it on a Shelf Queen.
Yeah, sure. 100%.
I will say this. I would recommend sticking with the brand names as far as tires go, because generally speaking, they have a better rubber compound.
Typically.
And so I'm really not a brand snob.
No, I'm not either. No.
But I will say for tires, the more known brands typically have better tires.
Your Pro Lines, your Enduras, your Megalithics, DJ Crawler, yeah, all those guys they're doing it right. Not saying I have had some cheap tires from Amazon. I'll admit that.
No, absolutely.
I've actually really, really liked, and I bought multiples of them. But typically, your brand names are your best bet. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, I've had some sets of like Red Spiders and Hobby Soul. Like, they're not the best brand, but I've had some sets that have worked really well, and I've had some sets that haven't worked really well. So that's the thing, is just those smaller brands that aren't as established, they're a little bit more hit and miss. So
yeah. And I honestly, I'm a big fan of the Hobby Souls. I always have been. I've had really good success with them. Maybe it's just my terrain. Maybe it's because I'm running on wood obstacles. I don't know, but I've had really good success with them. So I recommend the Hobby Souls. But that, once again, I'm in Utah. I'm not where Chaz is. I'm not in Florida. I'm not in California.
Yep. So Hobby Soul wheels are really good. I will say that.
Their wheels are phenomenal. I love their wheels. Can I tell you how much I love their wheels? Like, they're just killer. I didn't like mounting those because of all the screws.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Now, number 3, this is where options start to roll in, and this is where it kind of is going to depend on your truck and your personal preferences. But there's still a fairly common upgrade for this third step, particularly if your truck comes with friction shocks. If it comes with friction shocks, get those off immediately and replace it with oil shocks.
Yes. But that's also a little bit of a little bit debatable, because I love oil shocks and I will tout oil shocks all the way. But depending on, again, what you're doing and what brings a smile to your face, those friction shocks may do what you want them to do. Like, if you get some, I hate to even say this, but you get some double barrel friction shocks.
Yep. Yeah, if you want the crazy flex and the articulation that looks so cool in pictures and stuff like that, double barrel friction shocks, that's what you want. 100%. But if you want performance, friction shocks is not going to work for you. Not well.
No. Not typically. So once again, whatever brings a smile to your face. I start off a flex guy. I always have been fascinated by it. And I, like Adam from Cape Crawlers, was always about the extreme articulation, because I thought it was cool. Now, is it good for comping? No, it's not the best. But I still find it really cool and I still enjoy it. So I still have rigs that have double barrel, 58 millimeter, 60 whatever millimeter shocks. It's okay. It brings a smile to my face. It's perfectly fine.
Yep. Incidental RC commented on the Chaser. He was looking at it and had bad reviews. Incidental RC, I will say that I had a Chaser and I no longer have a Chaser. So take that for what it's worth.
Yep.
I'm not saying that it's a great RC. I'm just saying that design-wise, that is what the Bronco Fun Haver is supposed to be. Like, design-wise, that's what it's supposed to be.
Correct. So shocks was next on the list. That's the typical thing that people upgrade because of the fact that sometimes, and I'll be honest, a lot of OEM companies like Axial have gone away from friction damp shocks.
Yes.
So they've gotten better, and now we're into oil damp shocks. And the stock SCX24 oil damp shocks are not bad.
No, they're really not.
They're not
really
long. but you don't need a huge length unless you want more articulation.
Right. For performance, you don't want a ton of
No,
suspension travel.
you want a little bit more than maybe stock, but not a ton more.
Yeah. And the reason for that is because you get off balance, and if there's too much suspension flex, like it'll like drop you, and it'll make you roll.
Or you're
So
going to incline, you unload, and
right.
it tips you over, takes you over. But yeah,
So shorter
shocks are
shocks,
the
they
next
just
thing.
help with that center of gravity. They keep you lower to the ground, keep you planted, and
No
it's
monster
just a little
trucking.
bit more predictable with
Yep.
the responsiveness, the suspension response and the handling and stuff like that.
Yep. 100%.
Now, personally, this is number 4 is a personal thing for me. I always like, and this is debatable, I'll admit that, I always like to upgrade the suspension links, the steering links, and the drive shafts to metal.
I love me a good set of metal drive shafts. 100%.
There are people that don't want that. They prefer the plastic because of weight, because
Okay.
it starts to get kind of tricky with suspension links and drive shafts in particular, because are they sprung weight? Are they unsprung weight? It's kind of half and half,
Yeah.
because half of them are on the axle, but the other half are on the skid plate. So
Yeah.
there's no clean answer as to whether it's sprung or unsprung weight. But for me, for my purposes, especially for like indoor comp season, my courses that I run on, not mine, but the courses that I comp at are tabletop courses.
Mm.
And so if you make a wrong turn, you could end up falling 4 feet to a
Off the
concrete
table
floor.
to the doom.
And so I've seen so many drive shafts and suspension links and steering links snap because it just lands bad on the concrete floor.
Yeah.
So I like to just kind of shore those things up a little bit and have a little bit more sturdiness. Now there's also a downside to that too, because when you add metal to those types of parts, that just means that the next
You got to break something.
breakable part is what's going to break.
Yep. And usually beyond that, you're starting to get expensive.
Yeah,
Right.
you're starting to
Yeah.
get further into the drivetrain, and that's where maybe it's an axle, or maybe like
Yep. Yep.
your transmission, or I mean,
Yep.
whatever the situation is. But it's more expensive, and it's a more difficult replacement
Correct.
job. Not that
And
anything on these things is difficult, but
no, but and there is a little bit of benefit to plastic. Uh, some plastics, depending on the manufacturer, they do offer a little bit of flex. So if you do
yes,
drop it, for example, on bashers, for example, if bashers did have links, I know they don't, but when you put say like A arms, when you put new control arms on them, they if you put metal on, there's a good chance you're going to break something else. Whereas plastic, you hit it, it may absorb that and bend back into shape.
yep,
So
yes,
there is benefits and weaknesses to both for sure.
absolutely, yes, 100%.
So keep that in mind. It's a preference. I like metal links. I like metal drive shafts, but I also, now that axles are somewhat affordable, I like metal axles as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's so many good axles out there lately.
Oh,
So
dude,
many good axles.
yeah, for sure. Next, where are we at right here? Oh, next, stock electronics. All right, stock electronics are really hit or miss. They've gotten way better lately with like Hobby Plus and Red Cat and
Yep.
HPI, FMS. Their electronics are nice. Like those companies, they have stepped up their game with the RTR electronics. However, Axial is still the most common
Crawler out there.
product that people
Yeah.
are getting, and they have by far the worst RTR electronics of the bunch.
They do.
So, 807 RC, yes and no. I'll come back to that here in just a second. Um,
You just derailed a 607. Totally
yes,
derailed
yes, yes and no. I'll come back to that.
us.
But anyway, Servo is next on my list.
100. Yeah, I agree. But I usually, when I do a servo, I just bite the bullet and do a brushless.
Well,
So they,
that's coming. That's coming.
I know, but they kind of go in my book.
That's coming
They
next.
they go hand in hand.
Are you looking at the show notes? That comes next,
No,
Sam.
I know, but I had to bring it up because I do them together. I don't do them separately. I kind of just do them all the same, unless for some reason I burned out a servo early. You know,
Yes, and typically I also do, but this is for new people
newbies. Yep.
that are learning as they go.
Most stock servos are not good.
Yes, and axial is the worst.
Axial is the worst.
And it's the
However,
most common.
yes, and that's probably something you'll want to consider when you purchase your rig is you can run on the stock one, but when you start modding other things like your links and you start adding weight and your wheels, and that servo is not going to last.
Yeah.
So
next, well, and also, I mean, you just having more strength and speed in your servo can help you wiggle out of tough spots.
Yeah.
So,
and even the T-word servos are junk too.
Oh, it's so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just as bad as the axials. So
maybe not quite that bad, but bad.
but they're pretty bad. You burn those up pretty quick.
Next, you already touched on. Once you get to this point, it's time to upgrade a motor. For beginners, you might want to just slap in an upgraded brushed motor. You can get, like the Mofo RC is my personal favorite for brushed motors with the Torque Beast 50, Torque Beast
Torque
30.
Beasts are good. They're good
Big
motors.
Blocks X, just whatever. Mofo brushed motors are my personal favorite. They have Injora brushed motors and
FuryTech makes a brush motor, believe it or not.
Who?
FuryTech actually has a brush motor for the SX24.
They do, the Chameleon. I have it in the Lunar Rover.
I have one too, and actually it's a solid motor. It really is.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, FuryTech's known for their brushless systems, but there are some really good brushed motors out there. If you just want more torque and you just want something cheap, because most brush motors are $10-20 maybe.
Yep.
If you want something cheap and you don't want to replace all your electronics, a brushed aftermarket brush motor is definitely a good step in the right direction.
Yep. Yeah. If you're new to the hobby and you're not ready to go to dive headfirst into the brushless setup,
correct.
An upgraded brush motor is perfectly fine.
Yep.
And so that's a good step. And then once you're ready for it, go brushless. You are going to need a new ESC.
Yep.
To go with the brushless motor. And typically with RTR electronics, because it's a 2-in-1 ESC receiver combo, once you replace the ESC, you're probably going to have to replace the receiver as well, which means you're going to have a different radio. So that is when you really start getting into the complicated and expensive and stuff like that.
Not always, but for the most part, yes, you need a new radio and a new.
That's just where things really start to add up.
Yeah. And to be fair, the nano scales, the 18th and the 24 scale and below, the electronics, yes, they're probably the most expensive, and yeah, you're probably going to double the cost of your rig, but compared to a 10th scale, they're still way cheap.
Yeah. One of the things that I've seen a lot lately, and honestly, I don't know where I fall on this, but there's been a lot of comments about how expensive the 130 scale aftermarket is. And it's not like relative based on like the 124 scale down to 130, like the prices don't drop that much. There's not that much of a difference in materials and stuff like that. So yeah, the aftermarket for the SCX30, it is still expensive, relatively speaking.
Correct.
But I mean, the companies are doing the best they can, and if that's the price of it, that's the price of it.
Yeah. Like I said, still cheaper than the big stuff. It's still cheaper than the 6 scales.
Yep. It really sucks. So I'm about to do an SCX30 build from the ground up, and what you can buy RTR for $100 is going to cost me close to triple that.
Yes. This guy says, Luis, however you say it, I apologize, I slaughtered that. I have a Polar Light RC. Can I upgrade? I have no idea what Polar Light is.
I'm not familiar with that. I'm going to have to look into it after the show. Polar Light RC car.
Yeah, I have no idea. No clue what that even is. So maybe if it's what we call a hobby grade, yes, you can, typically. But
if you take the body off and you can see the electronics, you can probably upgrade it.
I'm searching it up right now.
But if you take the body off and it's just encased in plastic, you might still be able to upgrade it if you're good with electronics, but it's probably not going to be as easy. Just
Uh,
typically speaking, that's kind of
yeah.
the
Yeah.
giveaway between toy grade and RC grade is the exposure of the electronics, the accessibility. That way you
Hobby grade.
can
Yeah.
get to them and upgrade them.
Yep. 100%. 100%. So I
As
don't
far
know.
as
We'll
wheels and
have to look into
tires
it.
and stuff like that, it just depends on the size of the hex and how they attach. Do they attach with a wheel nut, or do they attach with like a Phillips screw? So you just have to kind of take a look at each model and see what it has. But yeah, I'm not familiar with, was it Polar Lights RC? Was that what it
Yeah.
was?
Polar Lights RC.
I'm going to look into that after the show. I'm not familiar with that.
He says, there it is again. Polar Light RC car. I have no idea. Yeah. I'll have to look into it.
Anybody watching, if you guys are familiar with Polar Light RC car, please chime in,
Yeah.
and let's see if we can help them out a little bit.
For sure. 100%. 100%.
So we got into the motor, the ESC, the brushless stuff, all that good stuff. Lastly, that brings us to the axles and the chassis. At this point, you don't have an RTR anymore.
You started with an RTR, but you've grown beyond that.
At this point, you have taken all of the parts from the RTR off, and now you can rebuild the RTR.
Yeah, you literally can. And I've done that as well.
Right. Because now you have a full custom ground up build.
You've just done it in pieces as opposed to all at once.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And as far as what's the best chassis, man, just find one that looks cool.
One that like if you want a 10-degree angled skid or a 20-degree angled skid, I mean the chassis, they're about as plentiful as there's so many of them.
And especially with 3D, there's so many people 3D printing chassis these days. And whether you want to go that route or not, personally, I don't want a 3D printed chassis because, again, with where I run, if it falls off a table, that chassis is going to snap.
Yep.
So for me, I need a metal chassis or a carbon fiber at the very least. So that's my sticking point for me personally, but there's no options. And there are so many good quality chassis out there. Mofo, Mias, Enjora, Coupe RC.
Carbon fiber, metal, anodized
part.
aluminum. There's a ton of them. Bandam says it's a hobby grade branded under Temu.
Okay. So I don't have a Temu account, so I don't know what they have available on there. But I will say, like, a lot of those rebranded, so a lot of them are rebranded Chinese kind of like generic platforms in the sense that like multiple companies rebrand it and it's the same car. So there's a good chance that there are parts out there. Probably have to check places like AliExpress and stuff like that to find them. But there's a
Temu,
good chance that parts are out there.
Yep, 100%. 100%. RC Granite said it can be upgraded. Just a truggy China knockoff that sells under a few different names. So yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Awesome. Thank you guys for looking that up. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's good to know. I still want to take a still want to look because I'm always down for a good basher. A good truggy. You know.
I'm not a big fan of truggies, but I'm still going to look it up just because it's a brand I haven't heard of.
Yeah, sure. 100%.
All right, Sam.
We are at the end.
We're a little over, but that's all right. Hey, we nailed it though.
We did, and we have had a phenomenal show. Considering we haven't been doing this for a month.
So many good comments too. Like I've not done a good job of sticking with the comments. I got to get back to.
You better do that.
Who was it? 806 or
607, 608,
607, 60 who
67.
What? Thumbs down, fart noise. So the question was, have I dipped my toe into the bigger scale waters yet?
Chaz is on a mission by himself.
All right. There's a couple different answers here. All right. My mission this year is to push 12th scale as the next big fad.
I don't understand.
Because we have all the 24 scales in the world you can handle.
True.
18 scale has completely blown up.
True.
10th scale is cool, but it's a little bit expensive for all the parts and stuff. You've been talking about that.
And big. Yes, true.
And big. But guess what? 12th scale isn't quite as big, and it's more affordable with the parts and the platforms.
Yeah, Chaz is on a mission.
I
He's
just turned
on a
into
mission.
Professor Frink from The Simpsons right there, too.
One man mission.
So I'm pushing 112, dude. And I've got,
Sure.
all right, so I just did the H-Star F-150. It went public today or
Yes, it did.
yesterday. It went
Yeah.
public yesterday. So I got that one. I did the Team Associated CR12, I think back in like December. I've got the Element Enduro 12 over here. And then I also have, what else do I have? The Team Associated MT12, which, I mean, it's a monster truck. So come on.
Yeah.
The problem is those are all old. And
What's
there's
new in the 12 scales?
nothing. That's the problem. Well, this H-Star, but that's not much. But that's the problem. And there's like no aftermarket support. So like these trucks that
What scale is the Beluga?
I think
Is
the
that a
Beluga
10?
might be no. It's like 16 scale.
That's close. I've seen a couple videos on the Beluga, and to be honest, just by watching the videos, it's pretty dang capable.
It is. The tires are so oversized.
Sure, but that can be fixed. I mean, it's basically comparable to a Traxxas TRX4, from what I hear.
No.
Yeah, the Beluga?
What?
Yeah.
You are not thinking of the Beluga.
What am I thinking of then?
Maybe I'm not thinking of the Beluga.
Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Dang it, because I know it's like a TRX4.
All right.
No,
Anyway, so that's answer
Yes.
number one is I'm on a personal mission to push 112 scale, and I do have a start to start working on that. The other answer to that question is yes, I do have 2 10th scale crawlers over here in the boxes still.
It is. It's a freaking 10th scale. I'm not kidding. It's like a knockoff TRX4. Tomley has a video on it. Discipline has a video on it. That's
what
the one
am
I'm
I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of the Caballo.
Oh, yes. No, the Beluga.
Okay.
It's like a knockoff TRX4M. It's like a 10th scale.
Yeah. All right.
So, I mean, I want one. They're cheaper than a TRX4M.
Yeah, no. So I know what you're talking about. Now it's a clone. Like all of the TRX4M upgrades or the TRX4 upgrades are direct fits.
Yep.
And it's so much cheaper.
Yeah, like you're talking like $250 compared to
obviously it's
$500
because it's not branded with the T word.
and the Bronco, it's a one of them's a Ford Bronco. It says Beluga across the front.
Right.
Kind of like your Cork. I love it.
Yeah, my Cork F-150. Goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, go check them out, guys.
Sam, we did it, dude.
We did.
We are here. You,
we are at the end of our show, and it was good to see you. I haven't talked to you in quite a while. We've chatted back and forth, but man, it was good to be back.
That hasn't been much because, I mean, there's been so much going on.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. We hate missing episodes because it just out of sight, out of mind. We don't want that to happen. We want to be consistent.
we come up and it's like, oh crap, we got a show tomorrow.
We want to be consistent. We want
we're professionals.
We want people to know, I can expect this. I can count on this. We don't like
100%.
canceling shows.
100%.
So we're glad to be back. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching again and participating in the comments. We love it.
Yes, we do. And 2 weeks from now, as long as Chaz doesn't get sick, because I've been sick, I'm not getting sick again. 2 weeks from now, we'll be back. Same bat channel, same bat time. Right?
Yeah.
4 quadfecta.
Hit the quadfecta. Like,
hit all
subscribe,
the buttons.
Comment, and share. Hit the like before you go. You've commented already.
Yeah.
Help us share. Help us share the show and get it out there.
Yeah. Get it out there. Absolutely.
And then hype.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I tried to hype a video of yours and I have no idea what I'm even doing. I'm like, what is this?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
I don't either.
That's it. That's all I know.
I guess.
I know it's a thing that exists. That's it.
All right, guys. Well,
again, thank you for coming and being back with us. This was a great show. I think at one point we had up to 30 viewers. So thank you for sticking with us through this sickness and through a couple weeks where we had off. Chaz had off, I had off. It's been crazy. We promise we're going to be back in 2 weeks. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I guess with that being said, we'll see you on the trail, guys. Good night.